So if the patriarchy puts men at the top, the system patriarchy puts men at the top and then puts women at the bottom. If you are a man raised in the patriarchy, you are much more likely to become narcissistic because the patriarchy does not hold you accountable. The patriarchy rewards you for doing nothing. For literally being born a man, you will be rewarded. That is, narcissism is bred from people getting things that they didn't work for. The moment you have to work for something, it creates a different sort of like appreciation, a different gratitude. It creates empathy for others who have worked hard. But when you get something with very, very little work attached to it, it makes you feel like you deserve all these things without doing work. You think that creates entitlement. And so where there's a hierarchy that puts a person, a certain archetype of person as ideal, and then you put people through that system, the people who have the archetype of ideal are much more likely to be narcissistic. So when you look at all of these systems, that my 6 narcissistic social hierarchies of control, patriarchy, you're going to have more narcissistic men. Capitalism, you're going to have more narcissistic rich people. Corporatism, you're going to have more narcissistic CEOs. Racism, you're going to have more narcissistic white people. Ableism, you're going to have more narcissistic able-bodied people. And religion, you're going to have more narcissistic priests, more narcissistic pastors, more narcissistic popes, more like those, all the people who you find out, oh my God, they were all touching diddling kids. They're all at the top of these hierarchies. Why are y'all, I'm just like, why is everyone surprised? Why, like, I'm sitting here, y'all, and this is, I will call myself woke AF because I'm a systems thinker. I think about everything from a system level. And when you think like that, I was just like, lucky me, I guess. I was born thinking this way. And so I have always been like, this is weird. There's no one else, because no one else looks at these deeper rooted problems. So if you wake up, when you wake up from these systems and you see what they are you see them for what they are, I guess I'm telling you, sorry in advance, you're going to be isolated from society because most people in society are asleep, y'all. Most people are going throughout their everyday lives feeling like, everything that is negative is either the person's fault as an individual or a coincidence or, just like a smaller outcome. Like then they see the problem, people will see the problem, but they will never ever see the root of the problem. And that is the problem, is people think that all of these individual problems, like, oh, people are not nice. They don't think of them as evil, as evil, awful people from the depths of their soul. Or like, oh, that, people are sick and they don't think the healthcare system is evil. Like they see, oh, capitalism is not working for some people and they don't see capitalism as evil. Like when I say narcissistic, I also do mean evil, if I'm being honest, because narcissism is like, it is the lack of empathy that you need in order to hurt and harm and subjugate slews of people for your own personal gain and not feel a god dang thing about it. That is evil. Like, I don't know what else you can say, what else you want to call it. But that's an evil thing. That's an evil person. And these systems are evil. They are like, that's it.